Yeah. So we got ourselves a classic Survivor Series match from the ancient Super Nintendo game WWF Raw. Raw is the third game in the trilogy of WWF video games published by LJN. The first two being Super WrestleMania and Royal Rumble. There was also a Sega CD iteration called Rage in the Cage, which is really an extended version of Royal Rumble. To call it an extended version is kind of a misnomer because it takes a few things away, adds a couple things and a couple of folks and stuff, but Raw is the proper sequel to all of that, and some people consider this to be the best of the package. It has a fairly good claim to that. Right now we're watching a classic Survivor Series match 4-on-4, something that Royal Rumble lacked. Royal Rumble, you had your regular tournament championship mode, you had your Royal Rumble match, which was the highlight. You had your tag team, you had your 6-man tag teams, but you had no Survivor Series matchup. But Raw brings that back. It was in Super WrestleMania originally, but they got rid of it from Royal Rumble for some reason. And we have it here. So, for the most part, now the match itself is, I don't know, I just took names at random. And I just wanted to experiment, see how the game played for the most part. So what you're looking at is actually early gameplay footage from, the brief times that I actually sampled the game. So I'm going to apologize in advance if there's any skill that accidentally slips through. Most of it is pretty novice fare, pretty, stuff. But nonetheless, should be entertaining for the most part, just to see what goes on here. But then again, I might not be paying attention to the match at all and just blabble about other things as well. You got Diesel choking on Owen Hart for some reason. Yeah, just tossed out Diesel. Diesel is the odd man out. Not supposed to be in his corner. And he knows that. That's why he's going back to his corner. And so's the 1-2-3 kid. Yep. Almost went for a pinfall. Yeah, it's kind of funny seeing, Brett and Owen on the same team. Especially in a game like this where they were actually rivals. Because Raw was released in 1990, I guess it was 1994, 95-ish about. In any case, Brett, and Owen had that match at WrestleMania 10 the same year, 94-ish. Owen beat Brett, and then Brett beat Yoko for the world title, and he held it up until Survivor Series, and then he floundered, and nobody cares. Okay. So yeah, we also got the Undertaker on this team, and Razor Room. The whole idea with the match was going to be 4 random guys against the Clique. The Clique comprising Shawn, Razor, Diesel, Kid. It's somewhat of a missed opportunity, actually, when they put out the recent WWE 13, because you had You know, because honestly, there should have been a way for them to somehow include Scott Hall in there in some way, shape, or form. So you could have had that whole clique. You could have had that whole clique in that one game. I think one of the other games you could probably do it. Probably not. I'm not sure. Probably one of the games you could they had all those guys in there, but I'm not that quite sure. I'd look it up, but I'm too lazy at the moment, and not to mention it's too tired. It's almost late at night. In any case, let's get back to this match, which has I guess, the kids beating up on Undertaker, and Owen is still in the ring. Actually, Owen's the illegal man. Oh, he's the. What are you doing? I have no idea what's going on here. Like, honestly, I have really no clue what's going on here. This is what happens when you record game footage and you leave it on the you rip it and you leave it on the hard drive for several months, only to get back to it and your mind's a total blank. Well, that's usually the best kind of commentary when you're doing this type of videos, because the reaction's a little more spontaneous, whereas, if you do it like right after. Anyways, Undertaker's going for the pin. I'm going for the I guess I'm playing as Owen Hart. Undertaker's out of the ring. And I don't know what that sound effect is, but yeah, Razor is not doing all that great. You need to pin the guy. Pin him. Pin him. 1, 2. Undertaker is absolutely fucking useless. Absolutely useless. Ouch. Pin him. 1, 2, and that's it. Razor is gone. What a shame. So now we got the. Ooh, that was a nice pile driver. That was not such a nice elbow. Oh yeah, we got a Bam Bam Bigelow. Hey, I almost forgot. Yeah, you'd think that I'd know who's in this match, considering the title card popped up and stuff, but I wasn't really paying attention. Unfortunately, it's not a good sign in the slightest, but whatever. Oh, it's a smart move to go for a pinfall victory on your opponent's side. Ouch. Bam Bam, get back to the side. Gotta get really, really close here. Got another pile driver. Yep. Going outside the ring, aren't we? Yeah, you realize I got nothing really much to say here. You know what? Raw, it's got the most going for it. It's got, the most match types. You got your tournament, you got your tournament, your championship mode, you got your tag matches, your rumbles, your Survivor Series, and your stuff. They added in mega moves, which are super move kind of things that needs a specific button combination. I've never been able to pull those off. Never really cared about them to begin with, but something worth learning, I guess, somewhere down the line. Ouch. Whatever's going on, I'm not bearing witness to it. Where's the kid? He's in the ring, right? Ouch. Go for a pinfall. Oh, fuck. What are you doing? What are you... Wait. Okay, get back in the ring. Not gonna happen. Oh, wait, yeah, he's out. He's gone. See, Owen's been disqualified because he wouldn't get back into his proper corner. So now we're left with Brett and Bam Bam, and I guess Undertaker's still there. And Brett might be the same thing happening to him if I can't figure out. There we go. Nice blatant choke. Always good to see in your old school wrestling matches, especially in an old school video game. Back in the ring, Brett goes. Can't figure out how to get back in the ring. It's a disadvantage when you buy a game used and it doesn't come with any instructions. And the first instinct you have is not to go to GameFAQs to see if there's any guides that could help you out in that regard. Yeah, Brett's gonna be gone pretty soon. Oh, what'd I tell you? So now the only guys left is Bam Bam Bigelow and The Undertaker. Okay. So I guess you're gonna pin him now, right? You're gonna pin him? Yeah, because at this point in time I hadn't figured out how to do the finishers, the signature moves. Not that it really matters because I still pinned Diesel. I think still got Shawn Michaels left over. Is it possible? No. Did I miss something? Possibly. Well, I guess it's pretty academic at this point, isn't it? Yep. Well, Taker and Bam Bam are your winners. And no one gets all the credit. Oh well. Thanks for watching. Till next time, take care and good night. I'm really gonna go to bed actually. It's getting a bit late. I'm tired. No enthusiasm whatsoever as a result, so see you guys later, huh? Good night.